as a junior. It is interesting to note that Tyson's father, 25 years ago this season, was a state champ for the Brighton Bengals, Rick Thompson. Tyson changes his motion, changes level, shoots in on the single leg, and is trying to score the first takedown of the match, and he'll have it right there, 2-0, Tyson Thompson of Lehigh.
Haslam, a Morgan wrestler, scores the 1 point as Tyson cuts him, wants to battle on his feet. Tyson likes the freestyle, likes the Greco wrestling. Another great summer wrestler, not afraid to battle on his feet, out of that good, tough Lehigh program, and great sophomore against this good junior from Morgan. Great tradition of Morgan. Nice shot, nice high C shot by Tyson, countered excellently by Haslam. Haslam wrestles for Coach John Rock up at Morgan. Great program, great tradition of good, strong, tough wrestlers. So got a 2-1 match in the first round, and promises to be just a battle right to the end.
Thompson has earlier this year won the Springville duels, the Wasatch duels, took 5th in the Reno Tournament of Champions. He won the Bobcat Brawl, went undefeated at the 3A duels, was first at the American Fork Tournament, outstanding wrestler at that same tournament. He also wrestled in the All-Star duels here earlier this season at UBSC. Hutch Haslam is a Region 11 champion and has a 3.2 grade point average. Tyson Thompson with the takedown leads 4-1 with 51 seconds left in the first.
And there we go, calling for the optional start. Tyson likes to battle on his feet, so he's not afraid to give up a point by letting his opponent away. Trade 1 point, escape for 2 points takedown. Again, in on a nice shot, good nice trip. Are we in bounds? We're out of bounds. No points, we're both up. But great shot and great action by the Lehigh wrestler.
Tyson is very, very quick. You'll be able to see him change levels and then be in on a leg in no time flat. Has an early lead here of 4-2. Hutch Haslam, no slouch himself, 35-8. What a tremendous season. Last year at state, he took 6th place, so returning state placer. He's only a junior. Tyson Thompson in on a great single leg. Haslam comes out. Great counter, great scramble. No points scored.
That was excellent. That was excellent. Counter shot. And now we're still back on our feet. No points scored. And we end the first period with a 4-2 score. Lehigh is in front. Choice goes to Lehigh. Lehigh defers to Morgan. Morgan takes. And he's going to take down. Wants to battle from that down position and see if he can't score some, generate some points from there.
So Hutch Haslam starts down. The ref brings on Tyson Thompson. And here we start the second period. Hutch goes for the sit out. Tyson follows. Again, great motion there by Hutch Haslam. And he comes back to the feet, lost control. He gets his 1 escape. 4-3 here in the second round. We've got a match.
It's interesting to watch wrestlers of the same body types and how they battle. Both men, 135 pounds, lean, about the same kind of height, about the same kind of build. Not a real mismatch in body types. I was watching a match a little earlier between a couple of 171-pounders, 189-pounders. Sometimes those body types can be really different, but here we're real similar. Tyson in on a shot, and Haslam locking it up, binding it up. Tyson not able to improve, and so Thompson gets the stalemate call. We go back to our feet. A lot of action.
It's also interesting to see how each wrestler uses their different body type. Tyson kind of more dancing, more circulatory. Hutch with a very solid and firm stance. So it's interesting to see how the same body types wrestle in different ways.
I got to tell you though, I look at my count, I see Tyson doing more shooting. I see Thompson doing more shooting than Haslam. Is kind of keeping him back on his heels. So if you look at just from the standpoint of aggressiveness and who's taking the bigger risks, I would say Thompson is at this point. And yet it's still just a 4-3 match.
Great point, 4-3. It's still anybody's match. 30 seconds left here in the second period. Haslam coming in on the 2-on-1, kind of a Russian tie there on Thompson. Goes for the trip. Tyson kind of wings him by and they go out of bounds, so bring him back to the center to start with 20 seconds left in the second period. Haslam's had a great tournament. He won his first match 12-5, then his second match 12-1, and in the semifinals, he won by fall in 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
You know, it's just amazing at the mat savvy that we see exhibited and the ability that these wrestlers have just to make good decisions as they're battling. Time runs out. We're in the second period. Close match, 4-3. Thompson decides he's going to go down, see what he can do from that down position.
Tyson set. They bring on Hutt here to start the third period. Tyson immediately comes to his feet and then tries to go for the switch. Haslam with a great follow, but Tyson comes right back around. He's going to get 2 reversal and then some back points here. He had both legs in some sort of cradle. Now gets the 2 as he comes back around. Now has a lead of 9-3. So the match changes very quickly in a short period of time.
I thought he had him done. How Hutch got off his back is just a credit to his ability to battle. But he was in pretty bad position there for a minute. Tyson now lets him loose. The battling Cruz didn't really let him go, but almost to give up that neutral position. But that's not a bad problem because he likes to wrestle on his feet. So right now, no change of control just yet. Thompson's still there. Haslam working for that change, trying to get around behind and get that score 2. There it is. Oh, nope. Tyson jumps away, gives him the 1 neutral. We're on our feet as we go into the last minute of the match.
5-point lead here for Tyson Thompson. Hutch Haslam going to have to get something going. Tyson with a beautiful shot, comes to single leg. Haslam with a great sprawl, really flattens out Tyson Thompson. Tyson still has the single leg. Haslam trying to come to the crossface, trying to work on the head there. 40 seconds left, 5-point match, and they call a stalemate. They'll bring him back to their feet.
Well, what does Haslam have to do at this point? He's got to score some points. He needs to throw. He needs to get Tyson to his back. But he hasn't been able to get into a position. Well, no, wait a minute. Morgan can throw you, and he's got locked on that over and under. But Tyson does a great job of countering that. Changes that level you were talking about earlier, Mark. Drops the hips, duck under, and goes from a scary place to a good place as he scores another takedown and goes up 11-4 in the match.
11-4 is a real good place to be, especially with 10 seconds left. Haslam comes back around, turns and faces, but it may be too little too late with only 5 seconds left. Comes over the head, he's going to try and go to the back, but too little too late as Tyson Thompson wins the match 11-4, your 2003 3A state champ at 135 pounds.